The 63-72 Atlanta Braves travel to the friendly confines at Wrigley Field to take on the 80-55 Chicago Cubs, where Jake Arrieta, making his 28th start of the season, was on the mound, 14-7 with a 2.67 ERA. And in the top half of the second, Matt Kemp would start things off with a little base knock into left field. He's got himself on first to lead off the inning. Then Adonis Garcia comes up, full count, gets past the catcher. Doesn't matter though, as it's ball four. Garcia takes his base. Then our catcher comes up, draws the 3-1 walk, and Arrieta, getting a bit wild, walks the bases loaded. And then Dansby Swanson comes up, hits one up the middle. Zobrist field steps on second, jump throw to first, cannot get Swanson. One run comes in, makes it 1-0 Atlanta. But then Teoscar Hernandez cannot tack on any more runs as he grinds into an inning 6-4-3 double play. And now we move on to the bottom half of the second, where Aaron Blair, who's been pitching well since being called up from AAA Gwinnett, is on the mound for the Braves. So, bottom half of the second, ground out from Addison Russell into a 4-6-3 inning-ending double play. Move on to the bottom half of the fourth, where Jason Hayward gets into one, gets some pretty good wood on that, but it's going to be caught right in front of the wall by Teoscar Hernandez. But then Chris Bryant comes up, hits a chopper down the third baseline, and Blair elects to field it himself. Cannot get Bryant out at first, so then that brings up Anthony Rizzo, who clobbers one, and it's not staying in the park. Anthony Rizzo belts that one into the right field bleachers, makes it a 2-1 Chicago Cubs lead just with one swing of the bat in this 27th home run of the season. We move on to the bottom half of the fifth, where Javier Baez grounds one into the hole. Swanson on the run, fires across his body, and gets Baez at first. Then there's two outs. Chris Bryant comes up, hits one right at Marwin Gonzalez, stabs it, and then fires over to first. Two nice plays there in the inning for the Braves. And then Ben Zobrist, churning butter over his shoulder, grounds one over to short. Swanson, 6-4-3 double play. Now we move on to the top half of the ninth, where Wade Davis is looking for his 36th save of the season. And then his facing at first is going to be Dominic Brown, pops one up into right field softly. That's going to be a can of corn for Hayward. Next batter up is Inciarte. He's going to hit one into shallow center field, and it could not bloop in for a hit. It is caught for out number 2. But then Marwin Gonzalez, possibly with some two-out magic, hits one up into center field for a single. So then that brings up the go-ahead run in Freddie Freeman, the man you want the plate, but the curveball fools him as he goes down swinging. Wade Davis does get his 36th save of the season. Arrieta gets the win as the Cubs improve to 81-55, and the Braves drop to 63-73 with this 2-1 loss to the Chicago Cubs in Chicago. Arrieta 7 innings strong, only 2 hits given up, 1 earned run, 5 Ks, 3 walks. Like I said, Wade Davis does get his 36th save. Aaron Blair drops to 2-5, 7 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs, 5 strikeouts. Anthony Rizzo had the only 2 runs for the Cubs with his 2-run home run, and Dansby Swanson had his RBI on a fielder's choice despite him going 0 for 3. So 2-1 is your final score, and with that being said, it's going to wrap things up here for Atlanta Braves baseball. I've been your host, Jersey Born, and I'm saying goodbye.